Hi everybody, welcome to lesson. This is Shoira and today we are talking about music. So today's topic is teaching language through music. Almost everyone loves music. Music can help overcome our stress and help raise our mood. So what's the aim of the lesson? The aim of the lesson is to teach students how to use music to teach foreign language. So, what's the objective of the lesson? The objective of the lesson is to offer useful resources to stimulate students to learn language through music. So, I have a question for you. Why we use music in teaching foreign language? You know, music can help kids and students enhance their memorization skills if they start it early. This is because students use their memory to remember the notes and lyrics while performing. This is why parents and teachers use songs to help students learn, memorize, and remember things. School can be boring for many students, but music can make it an enjoyable experience. In short, music will act like a breeze of fresh air for the students. Plus, it is an universal language that can trigger a response from settled feeling to explosive energy. In today's classroom, music is an effective tool for supporting students in learning beyond reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Music gives students unique opportunities to express themselves creatively and build confidence. So, let's talk about music and movement. You know, almost everybody can't stand their place without moving when they listen to lively music. Children naturally love music, whether it's soft, soothing, or a lively tune. Children feel it both physically and emotionally. Most children usually are quite at home with movement. They begin to learn about the world by acting and objects and people. And then they think with their bodies, well before they sing with words. This is why body movement is not only fun for children, but also a good opportunity for them to solve problems. So for example, I'll show you one thing. So first, before playing the music, you should explain how to do to your students, and you should teach them the words of the song and teach them the actions of the song. So look, we will do it together. First, make up your fingers click, then step your feet, both hands slap your knees and clap on the beat. After this, you should ask your students to do it after you and repeat after you the words of the song. So now I'll show you. When it's your turns, I'll do it in silence. So first, make up your fingers click. Your turn. Then step your feet. Both hands slap your knees and clap on the beat. Well done, good job. After this, you should ask your students do again and again. So when they are ready and they have learned the song, you should play the song and to ask your students sing and do actions together. So let's talk about the benefits of music in early childhood development. A detailed review of the literature in this space identifies a number of significant benefits to use music and song as part of your language teaching. There are 4 skills in early childhood development. The first is social skills. Music encourages communication and cooperation with other children. When kids sing or dance together, they naturally begin to work together to achieve a shared goal. So next is language skills. Science has shown that learning music requires the same parts of the brain involved in learning language. So next is motor skills. Motor development refers to how the body grows and develops. Music activities are packed with opportunities for movements such as dancing, marching, walking, hopping, touching, and moving body parts. It is important for children to learn how to execute movement correctly in a controlled way using their whole body. For example, you know a song, Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes. So with this song, you teach your children the body parts by touching their body. So when song says head, they touch their head. When it says shoulders, they should touch their shoulders, then knees and toes. So by touching, they can memorize all body parts words quickly. So last one is emotional skills. Teaching children to use music to manage their emotions is an important part of early childhood development. Not only will kids learn to express themselves, but they will also learn to reach for music and take comfort in it during more difficult times.
Using music and song can be a great way to engage students. So let's talk about how to use music in the classroom. There are a variety of different ways to use music in the classroom. Some teachers prefer to use background music, but others use music lyrics as the basis of a lesson. So music can be used to introduce a new theme or topic and break the ice in a class where students don't know each other or having difficulty communicating. To change the mood, to teach and build vocabulary, to review materials, to teach pronunciation and intonation. To teach sounds and rhythms about difficult grammar and spelling rules that need to be memorized. And also to teach reading, writing, comprehension, and speaking. Inspire a class discussion and to teach listening for detail. So many teachers try using music once in the class, but forget to do it again. It might take a few times before you and your class get used to hearing music while learning. If you can commit to using music once a week, you may soon see the benefits and realize that you want to do it more often and in a variety of ways. So let's talk about use music to teach listening, reading, writing, and speaking skills. Well, now I have some ideas to share with you about using music to teach 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. I usually choose one song and first I play it to listen. Then I give them some sentence from song. They should find which sentence is true, which is false. And again I play the song for checking. Then I give them the lyrics of the song with some words missing. This activity is filling the gaps. I play the music, the song, they should find the missing words. Again, they listen to the song and check their work. Next, I give some words from song for making up sentences. At the end, they listen to the song and sing it together. So let's talk about methods. Well, there are various approaches used by educators when it comes to teach music. However, using music in class is a suggested PDA method or ALM method. You know, ALM is an audio-lingual method. So, students engage in extensive listening activity to familiarize themselves with English sounds, words, and phrases. They then imitate the audio recordings or the teacher's pronunciation to develop accurate pronunciation, resonance, and intonation. So, what is the audiolingual method? The audiolingual method is a method of foreign language teaching with which emphasizes to teach of listening and speaking before reading and writing. It uses songs, dialogues, etc. When you play a song and you repeat the song and they sing the song together. Suggested PDA is a teaching method. It involves the creation of a very safe environment in which students are allowed to explore. But they have to feel safe. People can learn fast when they allow themselves to be a little out of their comfort zone. In order to create this relaxed state in the learner and to promote positive suggestion, Suggestipedia makes use of music a comfortable and relaxing environment and the relationship between teacher and the students that is asking to the parent-child relationship. Activities. Doing activities with music and teaching English with song can help cheer at class or give students a fun break from those necessary tasks that may not be so exciting. Before you play any music, start with a survey to find out students' favorite types of music. If you teach younger levels, try to use songs with repetitive verses which are easy to understand. When choosing an appropriate warm-up song, select one with an easily repeated chorus. You can use music to affect your students' mood. You know, there is a warm-up activity in every lesson in primary school children's English books. Each unit has 4 themes. For example, the first unit of the first class English book is greeting. And there you see greeting songs in every theme. In every lesson, they listen to the song as well as learn and revise the greeting words and phrases. First of all, this song helps to create an English atmosphere in the classroom and also helps to raise kids' mood. They are able to sing and dance while listening to music. So, what about music games? Music games are a great way to help kids overcome their shyness and to socialize with other children. They are also a lot of fun, provide children with some exercise and add some exciting to an otherwise ordinary school day. Researchers have discovered that listening to music can change how the brain works. It can dramatically improve concentration, memory, thinking skills, spatial intelligence, and other cognitive capabilities. I usually use this game. So the game is find name of the song and name of the singer. It's really fun game that everybody loves to play it. So I divided into 2 groups, and for each group I played 5 songs. Groups should try to find which group finds more songs or singers' names, they will be the winners. Thank you very much. Bye.